Okay. My name's Dave Morris. I'm Secretary of the Haringey Federation of Residents Associations. There's about 180 different local residents associations around Haringey, in local neighbourhoods, on local estates, and planning issues and community facilities are a big issue across the whole borough. In fact, they're a big issue across the whole of the country. And we've had a couple of conferences in the past for the whole borough about planning and development, and the defence of community facilities has always been a big issue. Obviously community centres, but also community pubs that are well loved are being turned into supermarkets and blocks of flats. Green spaces, there's been threats to green spaces, post offices and so on. So the planning system doesn't really seem to effectively protect the facilities that the community really value. So people have to campaign, they have to shout, they have to march, they have to lobby, they have to speak out and sometimes even fight court cases to defend community facilities, and we would support that.
So why do you feel it's important to save the Lord Morrison Hall, and what do you feel should be Lord Morrison Hall's next steps in context of what you said about planning?
I mean, at the moment the council have got what they call the Tottenham Plan, and it's led by developers, it's not led by the community. And it's affecting all throughout Tottenham. Lord Morrison Hall is one of the facilities under threat. We've heard of the other centres, similar centres also under threat, but also there's plans to knock down some blocks of flats at Love Lane. They're selling off parts of St Anne's Hospital for housing. It's not the kind of housing generally that people actually need that's being built. So what people really need to do is start linking up all of these different groups and campaigns and centres and facilities, so that everyone's supporting each other and speaking out against the council policies. Because really what you're doing here is you're challenging the whole mentality of the council, which is very much pro-developers, pro-development, pro-corporate chains, and really not taking into account the people's needs that live in Tottenham. We're very concerned about what kind of Tottenham the council and developers are envisaging for the future. Is there a place for working class people, for for council estates, for black people, for small businesses? These seem to be very much being pushed out by gentrification and the modern kind of development.